It's Monday, and I get it. I'm a little bit late, but it's time for some Gen X, so go on and pull up a chair. And as you can probably hear, I sound like a rabid raccoon that's got a mouthful of gravel, because apparently Mother Nature decided that I had been taking my ability to breathe out of both nostrils simultaneously for granted. So she decided that she was going to completely stop one up to where it feels like there's a bunch of concrete cement in there. And then the other nostril, she's just going to turn on like an open faucet. I'm dying. And I'm driving back to work on my lunch break, so y'all just go get this real friendly view right here. You're welcome. But how many of y'all can recite your mama's whole speech that you would get before going into the store with her, if you were lucky enough to go into the store with her? And most of the time, they just leave your little ass sitting in the car, and they'll come back out when they get good and damn ready, and you better just be sitting there. But how many of y'all can recite her whole story? Don't touch nothing, don't look at nothing, you ain't getting nothing, don't ask for nothing. And I know all of y'all probably did the same thing I've done for the past 4 days, which is just sit around my house being mega lazy and just getting all fat and sassy. Which reminds me, I know my mama was mad on Thanksgiving. I don't know how y'all's parents were during the holidays, but I know my mama had to be ready to drop kick us, because she would be up, you know, like 2 days straight cooking, doing all the cooking, all the dressing, the turkey, the chocolate pies, the whole bit. And when it come time to eat, you walk through the kitchen with your paper plate, and you're like, I'll have one roll, please. What? So you'd end up eating your one roll and then all of the dessert. No, she was mad. And on Christmas too, y'all know, if y'all woke up before y'all's parents, y'all had to go wake them up if you was brave enough, or you'd sit in there waiting on them to wake up, and they'd come in, and it was the longest time period imaginable to a child, from the time they woke up until the time you got to open a present, which really was only like 10-15 minutes in adult time. But for a child's time, no, it took forever, because they had to get up, get their cup of coffee, get their shit together, get on the sofa like, okay, baby, let's see what Santa brought you. And watch you open up all that shit that they said they was not going to buy your ass. And then, if it has snowed, how many of y'all supported the Wonder Bread snowshoes? Because I can't be the only one. And you know what I'm talking about? Well, you didn't have no actual snow boots. What are you, rich? You took a Wonder Bread sack, if you had one, tied it up over your shoes so you could go outside and play in the snow. Because you couldn't mess up your shoes. Because you wasn't finna get no more. And I bet my next paycheck that either your mama or your grandmama on her refrigerator had fruit and vegetable magnets. Tell me I'm lying. They had that, plus on the wall somewhere in the kitchen were those like 4-foot utensils. A fork and a spoon. Just a wooden fork and spoon on the wall somewhere in the kitchen, so that you understood that that's where you eat. And last but not least, all y'all, all us, had that tea pitcher. It was either a tea pitcher or the Kool-Aid pitcher, either one, but it was orange. It was orange, had the handle and the little pour spout, and it had the top on it that like suction down in there, and then had the little thing on top of it to pull it out. Tell me I'm lying. You had that in your refrigerator, and it either had tea in it or it had Kool-Aid in it. But now I got to get myself back to work. I just went and picked up some tortilla soup because I need all them spices to get in here and tell Mother Nature and her sinus BS that she can kick rocks. Y'all be good.